There's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know
GoPro sorted. Probably just needs a couple of minutes of charge, so in the meantime you can look at that screen. What's happening? 20 boxes left. 20 boxes left. G'day, Jono. Whew. Just finished a run. I'm still a bit sweaty. All right, let's have a look at where we're at, as per usual. So there's 20 boxes left. I reckon if we get through 10 tonight, yeah, we're on track to finish this week. Very, very nice. Get this series 2 done, get all the good cards to their rightful homes, and then we look at supremacy. Getting closer now, feeling more real. Sounds good, Jono. Hopefully we're not around for too long either. Last night was good. 2 hours, 10 boxes, bang, bang, bang. We got 9 boxes up at the moment. Let's have a look where we are. So 272, the next box up, we've only got 7 spots. 273, 13, and 274, 12. So you guys know how we operate. Prices are accurate. Go get them. And in the meantime, I will cook up a couple minis. As we do, Card Xbot, can you please get a few minis in the breaking this week for me? I think there's only 3, so number 1 and number 2 I'm going to edit. I'll leave number 3 there for you to duplicate. Thank you, sir. I hate when the GoPro does this. It does it once every now and again, and I'm not sure why. Box 21, 32, 71. Sure thing, sure thing. I'll get them up shortly. Cardex order notifications are back through my main email inbox. If you guys were playing along the last few days, they were going to my others. Today they decided to start going to my main inbox again. Alright, anyway, where was I? Mini for break 272. Probably need to get out a new piece of paper. Oh, I'm still sweaty as a dog. Alright, let's close some teams out. Where are we? The boom is plugged in. I'm not sure. Yeah, the boom is plugged in. Hello. Yeah, boom should be plugged in. Hello. Is that better? Oh yeah, that's better. Boom is back. Alright, anyway, where was I? Okay, so 272. Let's look at some teams that we can get on the mini. All right, just Melbourne and Giants left to close 272. I've closed the rest out for a mini. It's going to be a nice little coin flip. It includes the two big spots that are left. So first we'll get the Dogs. Second we'll get the Lions. Third we'll get Saints. Fourth gets Bombers. And then fifth gets Eagles. So top spot, you have a chance at the Bont jumper number showstoppers. Bottom spot, you get a chance at the Nick Nat DPS. So pretty decent if you ask me. Let's do some maths. 10, 18, 2, carry the 2, 15, 17. Only $20 a spot as well. Does that add up? It must do. Alright, $20 a spot for this coin flip mini. The worst case scenario if you hit a team is you're chasing a Nick Nat DPS for only $20. So that's the situation. And that is live. That is live. Let me just make sure it's live. Yep, sure is. So that's live for 272. There's also a couple teams. John picked 21, 32, and 71, so we will rock and roll with that. Let's see if we can ever get this GoPro to turn back on. It normally has the red light if it's charging, right? Does anyone know? Does the GoPro have to have the red light on if it's charging? Because for some reason there is no red light. I'm just going to leave it for a bit longer, see what it decides to do. I am scatterbrained at the minute. Alright, Giants in Melbourne are left. Mini has started to close. If it's not my night, it's yours. He does a 180 on the dartboard while we wait. Might have to. See how close we can get. I'm all over the shop right now. I don't think my fine motor skills are you bloody what. If the GoPro was on, I'd show you. That's a 140. The first one went just high. How can I show you? No, I can't really show you. First one went just high, but the next two in the treble. 140, how about that? Is that good enough? I don't think I'm going to beat 140 for a little bit. Oh, drag the bottom one. 2020-12. Just about sums my dart career up. A 140 followed by a 52 followed by an 81. Oh shit. Went down to the 19s, hit the treble 7. I should have stopped at the 140. I almost did it first shot. Almost. Alright, I'm going to get a mini up for 273. May as well keep the minis flowing while we're at it. That's how we kicked off last night. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What teams from 273 can we do? I reckon we'll go Freo. I reckon we'll throw doggies in there because they're a good catch with the Bont. Throw D's in there with the Petrarca. And then let's do a couple cheapies. We'll throw in Essendon as well. And then how about we go Eagles again? Eagles are a nice one. That knick-knack. Maths again. 0 carry the 2. That is 14, 17. Exactly $20. Guaranteed that Jono hits at least one poor card in the next 3 boxes. Big call. Very big call. Alright, first gets the Dogs. Second gets Freo. Third gets D's. Fourth gets Bombers. Fifth gets Eagles. So a coin flip for 273. It's very much the same as the coin flip for 272. I think there's 1 or 2 teams different. But it's basically the same idea. You're chasing the Bont top spot. And if you miss and you come 5th, you're still chasing the knick-knack. So... As we get to the end of this collection, it's been pretty much mini town the whole way through, but it's going to be even more mini town. Teams get to prices that are a little bit risky, such as the Dogs at 75 right now. And people just want to mini them. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave those 2 minis up for 272, 273. It should only mean 2 teams in 272 and 8 teams in 273. Best repacks in our hobby. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's crazy to think that not even 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago, it was just a pipeline dream. But in 2 months, 2 and a bit months, we've managed to pump out 200 boxes of this stuff. And we've managed to get some big cards home to collectors for a fraction of the price. Of course, that's the upside to it. There's obviously nights and boxes where people lose out, but that is the nature of the game, isn't it? But I think the way that we do it is transparent. The way that we do it is fun, exciting. There's no rubbish. There's always a good card going home to a great lad or a great fella, a great chick. So we've built a nice little community throughout the time that we've been doing the repacks, and couldn't be happier. Yep, and Blake absolutely cleaned up last night. It always, I mean, it doesn't amaze me, but like, it always confuses me why people like crop out stickers from one touches. Like, with all due respect, actually not even with all due respect, like, our shit looks good. Like, our stuff looks bloody good. Our branding is good. When you see a card in a Cardex holder with a Cardex seal, in my opinion, it's schmicko. Sometimes I just look at a card and I'm like, and then I put it in a one touch, seal it with a Cardex sticker, and I'm like, damn, that's a nice card. Looks like tonight might be a little bit slow going, but you know, we can grind it out. 9 spots left in the mini, 2 teams left in 272. I've got some packages I haven't opened yet, so let's do that. Give you guys a bit of entertainment. I forgot the GoPro's not up either. There's actually only one package. Everything else was just shipping supplies or boring personal stuff like supplements and shampoo. So I got one little package of cards here.
Had an absolute shitload of soccer cards come through Friday and yesterday. An absolute shitload of AFL cards as well. So if you guys are looking for little bits and pieces to fill the gaps in your PC, there is a lot of footy stuff to go up. This is just soccer, I believe. But this is the kind of stuff that we just get. Just piles and piles of absolute junk. No, not junk. There's some gems. Do. 9 spots to close the mini. Like I was saying before, looks like a bit of a slow one tonight, guys, but that is okay. We had a monster day yesterday that we didn't expect to have, so I'm here for now. See if we can get a little bit of movement, but no rush with us. No rush with you guys. It's all good. We'll probably give it till like 6, to be honest. We'll give it 5 minutes. If there's no movement, then that's all right. as always, tomorrow. It would be the first night in a very, 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 very long time that we haven't had any action when we've gone live, so... It's just number 2. Or is it a short print? Must be a short print. Alrighty. Jono and Harsha. It looks like it's just us 3 tonight. It looks like it's just us 3 tonight. Might have to call it there, and at least I can get a proper run in instead of a quick 20-minute hit session, which makes me feel like almost throwing up on camera. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this box. I'll stay live for still 9. Jono's the only one who's taken a spot. Still 9, only Jono, so even if you jumped in and took a couple Harsha, we're still a fair way off. As much as we want to see some port cards come out for Jono. Centrelink shortage. What's the day today? Say Tuesday? Yeah. Mondays are always big. Wednesdays are hit and miss. Thursdays are consistent. Tuesdays are usually alright, but they're usually a bit slow, so no surprises here. Oh, there's your Yamal. Me either. At the time when Supremacy was announced, I was a bit bummed, you know? I was a bit like, why? Why now? Why Supremacy now? Like, it didn't make sense. And it still doesn't really make sense to me. We've had Brilliance. We've had Brownlow. Like, me personally, I want a Series 2. I want to be chasing Harley Reid draft pick sigs, right? So for Supremacy to come in, and of course being such a high-end product, it's like, man, really? But now that it's getting closer, I'm getting more excited. Hang on a sec. What was the question? A few boxes a night. Honestly, just as they come in. As they come in. being in WA, naturally we're usually a day or so late. So when they come in, I'm sure we'll be able to rip them. Hopefully we can secure enough directly from Select that we can get some ASAP rather than going to other people then being sent to us, because that delays us by a day or so. But yeah. We'll try to drag it out as much as we can. There's quite a few Yamals in here, which is nice. Now the orders are starting to come through. Alright. Oh, that was a bloody shoulder workout. Oh. There you have it, folks. So that is a bulk lot bought. That is cards to go up on eBay. And then these are cards that will go in our $1 pile. There you go. Yep, send anything our way, Jono. We'll do the hard work. We sell things ASAP. Unless you're like really holding out for an amazing price that is not that achievable. I am extremely confident in myself and in Cardex that we find a buyer almost instantly. So we've got Dan Brody taking spot 6. We got Steve taking spot 7. And we got Jono taking a couple in 273, but also spot 9. Thank you. So that only leaves us with 6 spots to close this mini, as well as Giants and Melbourne. So could be worth waiting this one out, to be honest. Could be worth waiting this one out. I'll give it 5 minutes. I'll give it till 6:10. So it's 6:04 right now. I'll give it to 6:10. If there is some movement, then I'll continue to wait. But if there's no movement, then we'll just roll over into tomorrow. Feel free to take it harsher. No guarantees we'll open that box tonight. But if you take it, it's a step closer to opening up a box. I'm super chill tonight, guys. We had a massive night last night. We've still got tomorrow, so Tuesdays are always pretty chill for me. I got basketball Tuesdays, you guys know that. I got another super late game tonight though, so there's no rush. But Tuesdays are always a chill one. Where's my laptop? UDs me Giants. Your Wingate Mini's closed. Yeah, it doesn't look like much movement, fellas. Ryan's grabbed a mini spot, and if Jono and Harsha grab those 2 mains, that just leaves us with 5 mini spots. Well, let's see if this GoPro can turn on. To be honest with you, the GoPro isn't even turning on. I have no idea why this GoPro is acting like this right now. Mental. Absolutely mental. Wait, there it is. It was just a bit of remove the battery and put the battery back in. That's all it took. That's all it took, just like that. Let's go. And Tommy Knight has taken spot 3. So if Jono and Harsha take the 2 mains, it just leaves 1, 2, 8 and 10. So just like that, we have a shot at doing a box tonight. Jono, what number did you want first again? Was it 21? If it wasn't 21, I'll go change it, but I think it was 21. Yeah, 21. Okay, cool. No, not yet, not yet. Still a couple more spots. Bought the D's. I think what Harsh is saying, Jono, is that he's bought the D's. You need to grab the Giants. Not bad. 4 spots to close a mini. 1, 2, 8 and 10. No Blake and no Andy tonight. No Stacey either. Can we close a mini without them? I'm sure we can. I think I can. I know we can. Alright, Jono's doing it now. Upholding his end of the deal. Giants are a 1 in 10 shot of hitting. 2 cards there is. Cameron, pretty sure I messaged you on Marketplace today about a Josh Kennedy certified stick. It'd be great if you could get back to me on it. Sure, let me have a look. Yep, all good. Office boys will send that one out in the morning to you. Tommy Knight, spot 8 as well. Oh, that Bont jumper number must be teasing you. We got the bookends and number 2, 1, 2, and 10. And then we're good to go. We can do a box. I hope that those that are away have a good excuse for robbing us of entertainment. Aaron MacArthur, he's not away. Spot 10 and spot 2. Just leave spot 1 for the mini. Jono wants to switch to 32. Sure thing. No, you can't. There is no 32. Yes, you can. There is 32. I wrote the 3 funny, so I didn't think that was a 3, and the 2 is quite small, so I didn't think that was a 2, but that is 32. And Brian's grabbed spot 1. There you go. The band has assembled. We've managed to close the mini. We've closed out the main. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Random number generator. Number 10 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ah, Tommy Knight, you had the top spot. You got death rolled out of it. Unlucky, sir. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. First gets the Dogs, Aaron. Tommy, you get the Lions. Saints to Aaron. Dan, you get the Bombers. And Brian, you sneak in with the Eagles. Steve, Ryan, and Jono. The first 3 blokes to buy into the mini just missed out. Unlucky fellas. Thank you, though. Ryan, fingers crossed, but didn't hit in the mini. Have you got someone in the main, Ryan? Have you got someone in the main? You do, you got the Hawks. And you got the Tigers. 32, can you do some for me? Alrighty, while we're at it, I'm going to have a quick look at 273. You know what they say, when it rains it pours. There is 8 teams in 273 and the mini has 8 spots left. So, yeah, I can't exactly recall you having too much mini luck, Ryan, but that means it's due to change. Alrighty, best of luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. It is... Ooh, select sealed. What is select sealed? I'm sure there's quite a few. Looks like there is a redemption behind it. Select sealed, redemption. What signatures have we got? Alright, it's an Optimum Mirror. I believe it is Steel or Gunston. If there's another Optimum, I'm sorry. Fife Steel Gunston. Should be between those 3. Oh, I forgot one. Petrarca, Harsha, you sneaky dog. Harsha, you sneaky, sneaky, sneaky dog. You owe Jono for that one. You owe Jono for that one. You absolute pest. As if you just pulled that off. Ah, Harsha. Well done, sir. That is an absolute sneak if I've ever seen it. And I know that you're not replying right now because you are bloody ecstatic with yourself. There you go, sir. You can look at that Petrarca nice and close. Although the lighting's not really doing much. Damn, I didn't know it could go that high. Wheel. Let's go, Jono, I owe you. Well, Jono did say if it's not him, it's you, Harsha. So, there you go. That also closes Melbourne out, I believe. So, I got D's getting the third spot in the 273 mini, so I'm going to have to change that. Let's have a look at what I can put in instead. Similar price, 35. I can put Carlton in there instead. There you go. I'll close Carlton out. And I'll change this mini for 273. Blues. Alright, so the mini for 273, first gets Dogs, second gets Freo, third gets Blues, fourth gets Bombers, fifth gets Eagles. Jono keeps picking big boxes for you. I think Jono's done well this series. Harsha, you've done very well. So between the two of you, you shouldn't be feeling bad for each other. Alright, looks like we might be able to go again. The mini has had a few spots taken for 273. Tom, you can have an input for sure. See what everyone thinks about it. Everyone is always welcome to throw numbers in the chat. At the end of the day, it's chat that decides the number. I think Jono wanted to go 21 next, but if you want to start a what's the word? A class action. 88 is available. Nah, there's no 80s left. There's no 80s left. If you go onto the tracking checklist, you can see all the boxes that have been opened. So there is a whole stack of 60s. There is a whole stack of 50s. There's a stack of 20s. There is 71 on its own. All right, the ticker is updated. Ticker is updated. There's the hit tracker link. So Tommy Knight, 3 and 6, that's all yours. Brian, spot 7 is all yours. I believe Jono got 9 and 4. Oops. Oops. $63. Oh, there's so many 60s. I'd say 63 is available. 63 is available, as is 21. So 63 or 21. 54. Wow. This is the first time we've had some number engagement in a little while. There's no 54 though. No 54. No 54. There is 4 numbers in the 50s and 54 isn't one of them. Alright, 5 spots to close the mini in 273. First gets the Dogs, second gets Freo, third gets the Blues, fourth gets the Bombers, fifth gets the Eagles.
And then on top of that mini, there is also Brisbane, Giants, Hawks, Richmond, Saints and Sydney.
6 spots. 63, 71. Wow. Alright, Jono, you were the first one in the chat today. You've been in here for an hour. I've got 71, 21 and 63 in front of me. What order do you want to do them in? I've got the numbers, but Jono, I'll let you pick what order we do them in. I think Ryan and Tom want to see 63 first. Didn't Jono want 71? Yeah, look, I mean, Jono was first in the chat today. He's been here for the whole hour. So Jono can ultimately have the final say here on the order. But I've got 71, 21 and 63. So whatever order you feel like, Jono, we'll roll with that. I mean, at the end of the day, we still got 6 spots left and 5 mini spots. So we might not get there, but... Jono, you can pick the order for us. $71 and the boys can go 63. Alright, sure. So I'll throw 21 back. You must have had a bad feeling about 21. You've gone fully off it. So 71 then 63. That's fair. That's fair. You did call 71 a while ago. Oh. Need to see a little bit of movement though. 273 is looking a bit stale. There's 6 teams there. And there is 5 teams in the mini. And then 74, there is 12 teams left. 75, there is 14 teams left. So if we can get through 73, amazing. If we can get through 74, that is the goal. But if we need to stop here, that's also okay. So leave it with you guys for 5 or 10 minutes. Leave it with you guys for 5 or 10. everybody. How are we looking, fellas? Ryan grabbing a few teams. I think we're still a bit off. 5 spots in the mini and 4 spots in the main. Oh, that is like borderline just close enough to stick around. That is absolute borderline just enough to stick around. '63 has the reward. Aaron grabbing a mini spot, spot 8. Is this 273? It sure is.
Alright, I've closed out 273. I've closed it out, which only means one thing. A closing mini. So there is a mini for 273 that is up already, and then there's also going to be a closing one. First gets the Lions, second gets Giants, third gets Saints, fourth gets Swans, and it's only $13 a spot. So a 40% chance at a team for $13. Brisbane's $65 itself, so that's the odds you're playing with. And that's live, so I think that'll see us out for the night, guys. I don't see 7-4 going ahead, which would be box 63. But if you want to see it go ahead, then go buy some teams. Still 12 teams there. But the casket hand right now is 273. And I can tell you, 273, there's 2 closing minis up. So that's what we need. Brian, spot 5 in the closer.
Cardex bot, this might be a loading page job. If we can put some music on and get a loading page up, the loading page just to say minis to close 273 and 12 spots left in 274, I might go for my run and I can come back in an hour or so and we can go through 2 boxes. I feel as though that's a bit more productive than sitting here waiting for 2 minis to close. So what do you think, CardXbot? Or have you tuned out as well? Me to do. You to do what? I was just saying, CardXbot, that we could put up a loading page, or the waiting page, and put the music on, and just say that there's 2 minis to close 273 and 12 spots left in 274, back at 7:45, something like that. Because I can go for my run then, and I think that's a bit more productive than sitting around for 15-20 minutes waiting for minis to close. So if people want to jump on the stream, they can see that page and go and get some mini spots, and we know that we'll be back at 7:45. So sounds like a plan to me. If you guys are watching and waiting, that's what's going to happen. So come back in an hour. We'll stay live. We'll keep the loading page up, and yeah, fill your boots with mini spots and all the other goodies in 274, and hopefully we can do 71 and 63 in an hour's time. All right, I'll catch you in an hour. I need to go for a straight 50-minute run, so we're basing it off that. Chat.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times
Woo! What's going on? As promised, we're back. Got my run in. Much better than sitting around waiting for a minute to fill. So let's have a look at how we are tracking. I don't know if we're close or not, to be honest. I saw a few. Suki Lalas. Mini to close 273. Ryan grabbed spot 4 and spot 8. Yeah, let me just check where we're up to. Harsha. Dan in the mini to close grabbed 3 and 5. Oh, hang on. Brian got 5. How did that happen? That wasn't even close. Oh, no, you didn't. You grabbed 3 in that one and 5 in the other. Yeah, genius. Ashley grabbed the mini to close, spot 2. And the mini to close, spot 1. So the closer has 4 spots and the other one has 3 spots. That's the status update. So to see this box, there is 3 spots in the bigger mini, and then the closer mini, there is 4 spots. I'll throw a little discount on the remaining spots as well. First time all series, just because I want to get this one done tonight. So cheeky little discount across the remaining spots. Save yourself a few dollars. Ashley, close. You're back in the group, mate. Damn.
Looks like Tyson Beck and Fanatics have had a go at each other. Why is it not? Why is no sound coming through? Is it Tyson Beck or is it just someone else? Hang on. Let me try and find this. Fanatics, Nine News. Aussie company. Tyson would have shared it on his Facebook, I reckon. Why can I not find anything on it?
Well, this is nothing short of an extraordinary win for the little guy, which has set a powerful precedent in Australian trademark law. An Aussie sports tourism group claiming victory in the federal court today against its US rival with the same name, worth more than $50 billion. Founder of the Fanatics, Warren Livingston, has been organising sports tours for 27 years, complete with the green and gold apparel to cheer on Australia's top athletes. Warren making the bold move to take on his US competition, also called the Fanatics, claiming a trademark breach when they began selling merchandise in Australia, even signing apparel deals with the AFL and Rebel Sport. Today, Justice Helen Roth ruled in favour of Warren, noting his US rival had used deceptively similar branding.
Ecstatic, relieved. It's been a long process, and but it was a comprehensive victory today, and we're really happy.
The US sports retailer ordered to immediately.
Damn, that's crazy. Nothing to do with Tyson, my bad, he just shared it. Looks like we're cracking here. Alison James, mini to close 6, 7, 9, and 10. Awesome. That's that one done. And then Dan with 1 and 2. Oops. And Harsha with 10. Look at that, we're closed. It's a Christmas miracle. Alright, beautiful stuff. We can get this box open. Alright, let's go to Minitown. Random number generator. 9 it is, and 8. So 9 times for the first one, 8 times for the second one. This is the first one here, so this one is for, bear with me. This one is for Dogs, Freo, Blues, Bombers and Eagles, okay? 9 times. Jono with the Dogs, Freo with Dan, Brian gets the Blues, Bombers with Harsha, and Tommy gets the Eagles. That's that one. And then this one is for Lions, Giants, Saints and Swans. 8 times. Ooh, sorry. Ah, shit. 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we got Brian with the Lions, Giants with Ryan, Dan with the Saints, and the Swannies with Ashley. Allison, that is incredibly unlucky. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so with that, all the teams are full. We can open this box. Whoops. Alrighty, box 71. What does it have in store for us? Alrighty. Card X sealed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Bont Jumper Number Showstoppers. There it is. And it was 1 in a mini. Jono. It was Jono, wasn't it? It was Jono. He picked the number. He managed to get the mini win. Wow. That's for you, Jono. Wow, wow, wow. Off the mini. Well done, sir. So I believe you just turned a $20 spot into a jumper number Bontempelli Showstoppers. That's why we do it, guys. That is why we do it. Of course, there are those that missed out. But, yeah. There it is. The jumper number Showstoppers. Well, Jono, you were right. If it wasn't you, it was Harsha. And if it wasn't Harsha, it was you. There's the 2 hits from tonight. 2 big boys. Oh, what does that even leave us with? What does that even leave us with? That closes the dogs, and they were such big value. It leaves us with the Voss, the Brown, the Jack Martin, the Walsh, the Perkins, the Brayshaw, Fife and Davies, the Hawkins, the Bailey Humphrey, the Tom Green, the Josh Kelly, the Jack Gunston, the Rosie, the Butters, the Rewalt, the Steele, the Pratt and the Nick Nat. There we go. Oh man. How about that off a mini? I'll update the the live tracker. Once again, that's a $75 spot gone. So all the other spots are cheap. So that was 273. That was box number. What was the number you wanted, Jono, as well? 71. Jono. And Harsha got the Petrarca in 272. And that was box number. Oh, what was that, Harsha? 32. Unreal. Alright, gonna need a good little price update tomorrow, but for now they're gonna stay how they are. Honestly, we might even have to look at dropping the box price down from 500. I'll need to do some calculations at the value that's left. But you guys have, if I'm being honest, you guys have absolutely rinsed us. Absolutely rinsed us. We had all 3 booklets gone super early.
We had the day cost gone about halfway through. We got both of the bonds gone in the last 5 or 6 boxes. We are absolutely rinsed. We've had 2 nights, 12 boxes. We've only had 5 hitters. Blake, Jono, Andy, Ryan, and Steve. Oh, bloody hell, my legs just said. Well, that was a good night for Harsha and Jono. You guys were there from the very start of the stream and grinded that out, and you got bloody rewarded, I tell you that. Alright, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. See you tomorrow. Go some teams. Please support us. All the good cards have almost come out. Please support us in the last few boxes.